be doing well. I'm getting a couple extra videos because in a couple of days I'm doing the Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within. So it's gonna be 12 hours for 4 days starting Thursday. So maybe at 8 o'clock or 8:30 whenever they close, I'll be super energized and doing a video, but just in case I'm gonna do some extra. And really, that's just an excuse, because I just need to talk about this one subject, and that is, this thing I learned about in my sociology of giving class, this idea of denial of responsibility. Now, you may think that is going to talk about politicians, you may think that talks about, the system, because I'm an advocate, like, denial of responsibility and harm towards certain policies, and sometimes it is, but other times it's like, sometimes I get really frustrated that people, and before I continue, if anyone with a disability watching who's had a really tough childhood, who was not seeing through who they were, who was having a very tough experience, or even wasn't disabled, if you've had a difficult experience with close loved ones and it didn't go well, my heart goes out to you, and I hug you. Here's the thing though, I find that a lot of times it's kind of like we put our lack of opportunity thinking on our parents, on the structure of society, on external circumstances. And yes, there's a part in it. We have people who, mean well, but maybe say something not that nice. Maybe they're from a different generation. Maybe they're not. But, and that vein, mean and hurtful. I guess, same time, if we don't move on from that and take responsibility for the times where, I really shouldn't have been watching CSI Miami at, 12, maybe even 10 years old, because I'm a very sensitive being, and so it caused go on nightmares, and maybe I was Canadian in high school. I'm not saying that people killing the backstabbing in high school was right. I'm not saying that I didn't go through the same emotions when I didn't get to watch the things I wanted to watch before I went to bed. That's normal kid stuff. But that's the thing, that is normal kid stuff. And I just find that sometimes when I listen to people, I get a lot of things of, it's this. I'm going to put on the fact that I was different, that my parents' situation was so and so, and it's just like, yes, that's part of it. I have sympathy for you. I really, really do, and I hug you. There comes a point when we also have to take responsibility for the portion of internalization, and a couple of my friends have done that. But there has to be a point when we have to take responsibility for the fact that we maybe don't try hard enough to fill out that resume, or we maybe just have this built-in, oh, it's their fault, so, Fifi on them, I'm perfect. And And with all due respect, I think that's more of a teenager perspective to take. And I think if we want to move forward in our lives, whether personally or politically, as the feminists say, then we really need to look at ourselves and say, okay, yes, this is an absolute barrier. But is there anything I believe, or is there anything I can do different that may give me different responses? And I'll give you another example. I have some, when I talk to some family members, it goes a lot better if I'm calm and because they care about me. But sometimes when I was a teenager, I was not calm. I would think about the same thing over and over. So the same, respecting the same, acknowledgement of my pain was not given when I was a teenager not because I didn't deserve sympathy, not because these people were harsh, but because I was so whiny. And such I was just not willing to move forward. I didn't move, so you know what? It's not all on me, no, but it's not all on people either, and I guess with all, I just think life is a dance, and if we keep blaming other people for the times we fall, maybe we just need to look at our own steps for a bit and see if there's any way we can make the dance smoother and take responsibility and accountability for our own lives. Okay. Have a great night. And love you, Mom and Dad.